Another interesting artifact with the Chancellor Robert R. Limison Masonic Library of Grand Lodge is the Washington Square Arch Trowel, an ivory and silver trowel used for the laying of the cornerstone of the Memorial Arch at Washington Square Park on May 30th, 1890. According to the Grand Lodge Proceedings, part of Grand Master Vrooman's address was this: the Grand Master of Masons of the District of Columbia laid the cornerstone of that mighty monument at Washington, which is the wonder and admiration of a civilized world, and was dedicated by the Grand Master of that jurisdiction, in presence of the President and Congress of the United States. It is therefore most fitting that the cornerstone of the Washington Memorial Arch should be laid with Masonic ceremonies, thus following a long line of precedents and affording the fraternity an opportunity to once more give public evidence to their loving remembrance of a distinguished brother and their loyalty to the government in which they live. According to the subject files at the library and extracted from the New York Times on May 31st, 1890, the ceremony proceeded after the box was placed in an aperture. The stone was lowered into a bed of mortar and the cornerstone was consecrated. Stanford White, the designer and architect of the Memorial Arch, handed Grand Master Vrooman the implements of his craft: the square, the level, and the plumb. Each was applied to the stone and it was reported to be a proper form. The golden horn was then produced by the Deputy Grand Master Shearer, poured upon the embedded stone a bit of ground corn, emblematic of goodness and plenty. Wine and oil from the silver chalices were next poured upon the stone to symbolize joy and peace. The formal surrendering of the stone into the keeping of the architect ended the ceremonies. We hope that you visit and take some time to explore your history at nymasoniclibrary.org.